Don't forget, if you have headset radios, 95.5 FM, 95.5 FM, you can hear all the action. If you don't have a headset radio, we do sell them in the souvenir stand. Give you a way to enjoy the whole afternoon, evening. On the pole, our two-time defending champion in the 5W out of Petersburg, Virginia. The Skateaway, Cedar Creek Racing Engines, Dan Arnold Construction, Hamilton of Dan Arnold. To his outside, the 71 out of Jetersville, Virginia, and the Harrison Motorsports Warrior, that is Paige Harrison. In row 2, to the inside, the 51 out of Powhatan, Virginia. In the number 51, Barracks Racing, Hamilton, that is Joy Polvoy. To his outside, the 99. In the number 99, Hubbard Racing Hamilton out of Chesapeake, Virginia, Charlie Hubbard. Inside row 3, in the number 57, Barracks Motorsports Hamilton out of Chesterfield, Virginia. They call him the bread man, Curtis Barracks. To the outside, 04, your fast qualifier out of King George, Virginia, the 04 Maxi Toy and Fredericksburg Motor Cars, W.C. Taylor Enterprises Hamilton, that is Brian Maxey. And row number 4, to the inside, multi-time champion out of Powhatan, Virginia, the 1ST, Thurston Spring Service, Party Time Moonwalks, Brett Hamilton Enterprises Hamilton, Brett Hamilton. To his outside, the 36G out of Gloucester, Virginia, the Barnett's Engine Sports Collectibles of Virginia, Hamilton of Brandon Galloway. Row number 5, to the inside, the number 14 out of Midlothian, Virginia, the Laura Automotive Hamilton of David Parker. To the outside, Kelly Samuels. In the number 75 Barracks Motorsports Hamilton, again that's Kelly Samuels. In row 6, to the inside, the 99W Skateaway Cedar Creek Racing Hamilton out of Petersburg, Virginia, that is Chris Arnold. Look at there, come on folks, gonna need you to stand up and give these guys a huge ovation. Let them know you hear them, because look at them, full wide, a salute to you, the fans. And the 12th spot, the number 10 out of Partlow, Virginia, the Cams Racing Engines Warrior of Brian Doby. And the 7th row, to the inside, in the number 43, Harris Renovation Services Dirt Works out of Gloucester, Virginia, Josh Harris. To his outside, the 15 out of Richmond, Virginia. And the number 15, Hamilton, that is Aaron Harris. Row 8, to the inside, the 55, Kendall Racing Townsend, that is David Kendall. To his outside, the number 11, Wright Motorsports Hamilton, that is Jacob Bowie. In row 9, to the inside, the 19 out of Spotsylvania, Virginia, and the Pitts Automotive Dirt Works, that is James Jesse. To his outside, the 55D out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, and the Edwin Motorsports Hamilton, that is Jimmy Duncan. In row 10, the number 19 out of Mattapanai, Virginia, and the Throwing Dirt, the Hamilton Pipe and Tobacco Throwing Dirt, that is Dave Savage. To his outside, the 01 out of Powhatan, Virginia, the Goebel and Jared Construction Hamilton of Francis Jarrell III, and rounding out our field, the 21 out of Gloucester, Virginia, and the International Communications Group Hamilton, that is John Ferguson. And John is going to be, somebody's taking a lap in under the car. Who is that? And we are underway. Brian Doby unable to answer the bell, and I'm trying to find out who else is that. The 11's not out here. Right now, leading lap number 1 is going to be the 5W of Dan Arnold with Paige Harrison in tow. Here comes Brian Max. He's looking to the outside of the 51 of Joey Polvoy, and he'll pull up door to door as they head into 3. Polvoy powers through and will slide back in front of Maxey as they come out of turn 4. Arnold is pulling away Barracks and Charlie Hubbard, the 57 of Curtis Barracks, and here comes Brian Maxey to the inside of Joey Polvoy. He'll take the spot at the line. Dan Arnold. Paige Harrison, Brian Maxey, Joe Poivoy, Curtis Barracks, your top 5. Here comes Brett Hamilton in that 1ST. He's to the outside of Charlie Hubbard. That'll be for the 6th spot. 5 of 25 have been completed. Late models, let's go. Late models to the starting grid. Late models to the starting grid, please. Dan Arnold working slower traffic. Francis Jarrell in the 01 will be put down a lap, and Brian Maxey starting to close on Paige Harrison in the 71. Here he comes to the inside into turn 4. Harrison going to hold him off at the line. Running a smooth line. Here comes Maxey. He steps on the gas, and at the stripe, it's going to be close. But I think it's Paige Harrison going to hold on. Maxey's still going to be 3rd. Maxey going to rough him up a little bit, and Dan Arnold is stuck behind some slower traffic, and the 04 goes to the lead. Once out front, Brian Maxey has jetted out to a good 5-car length advantage. Brett Hamilton is worked into the 5th spot. Once in the lead, Brian Maxey has set sail. Could he go to his 2nd win in a row? Jimmy Duncan on pit road. Jimmy Duncan on pit road coming to the attention of his father, Ed. Top 5, Brian Maxey, who is coming out of turn 4 now. Dan Arnold trying to pedal as hard as he can pedal. And a huge pack of cars up in front of our leader. Maxey going to have to try to tiptoe. This might be a chance for Arnold. Hamilton not showing up on the lineup on the board, but he is currently 4th. And Dan Arnold has caught the 04. This is going to get interesting. 5 laps to go. Here comes Brett Hamilton, battle for 3rd.
They want to make an announcement back here. Sir, that 14 modified that's just on the other side of the rescue squad, and have him go down there and pick that trash can up that he knocked
And there goes Brett Hamilton to the inside, trying to get to the inside of Paige Harrison. And caution came out again. And green is back out. Brian Maxey. Dan Arnold in tow. Maxey gets a great run off of turn 2, pulls about 5 car lengths. Here comes the 1 ST of Brett Hamilton. Maxey trying for his 2nd win in a row. Arnold trying to get into victory lane as Brett Hamilton, but they got 1 lap to go. And Maxey is in control right now. And it is going to be Brian Maxey getting win number 2. Followed by Dan Arnold, Brett Hamilton, Paige Harrison, and the 36G of Brandon Galloway.
All right, come on around here, young man. 2 for 2. What a way to start the year.
Yeah, we got this thing hooked up right now. The motor's running good. The chassis is running good. I got to give a lot of thanks to Brett Hamilton. He found something that works for my driving style. I can drive this thing as hard as I want now, and that's the difference. I mean, but I need to thank my sponsors: Cam's Racing Engines, Rains Auto Auctions, Fredericksburg Motor Cars, If You Work You Ride, LC Taylor Enterprises, Anderson Farm, Snap-on Tools, Maxey's Towing, and again, Cam's Racing Engine, Brett Hamilton Enterprises. If you're looking to get into modifieds, please go see Brett. They're the best cars on the market.
Hey, now you know next week you can start no better than 8th. It's going to be a little bit harder.
Just a little bit harder, but we'll be all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. He's 2 for 2 in 2011, Brian Maxey.